This is African American Tours. We're here at Marie's, and we're here with Ricky Parker, one of the last two original members of the Bonnievilles singing quintet. Here's Rick.
Hello, my name is Rick, the bassist of the late Bonnievilles Quartet from 1959.
So Rick, you got a picture in front of you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the members of the group that you got in front of you on that picture?
As you know, this is me on the end. This is Marshall Smith.
Better known as who?
Frizzell. This Sugar Bell. And Eugene Parker. This Dewey Harris, the lover of the group. And this Roy, my brother. In other words, two brothers, cousin, a blood brother, but really he's just a friend, you know, but he's a blood brother, man, and me.
Okay, Ricky, why don't you tell us a little bit, how did the group form? How long had the group been together?
I'm gonna say from 1959, it started as a family of four. It was just four in the group. Who was in the family four though? Okay, there was Sugar Bear, it was Dewey, and it was Roy, and Richard Harris, which is not on the picture.
But Richard Harris, we know him. What, that Sight?
Yeah, the Sight.
That's Sight.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long did they sing? But how old were they when they first started?
I said about, what, 9, 10? 9, 10, 11 years old, like that. In other words, I was the oldest of the group, right? But I wasn't in the family for.
Okay. So what year did the Bonnievilles start? How long after the family four broke up did the Bonnievilles start?
I'm gonna say about the middle of the 1960s, about 1965, like that. They had a manager by the name of Mr. Fleming. Yeah, country boy, you know, taught us how to sing that gospel. We sung with Sam Cooke, Nightingales, Dixie Hummingbirds, all the big groups, you know. Blind Boys, you name it, they sung with them, you know.
So tell us about some of the venues that y'all sung at. I knew you was at the Sahara because I stole out the house a couple of times to get over there to see y'all.
What you mean, as a gospel group or
As the Bonnievilles.
Oh, wow, man. Parker Field, you remember that?
Parker Field.
Arena. We did the fair, you know, Virginia State Fair.
Hold on.
New York, West Virginia, everywhere, man. We were supposed to be on the Johnny Carson show in New York. Let me tell you a little bit about it. We was on our way to Palisade Park. You know, I don't know, I forgot what happened, but somehow they got, you know, got on the wrong track, so we didn't make that. You know. The truth hurt, right? No, what really happened, man, we went to a club to sing in New York City. I think it was in Harlem. And we did a good show. You know, we started discussing money. You know how it is when you first start singing, man. Every group go through this, you know. And it so happened the money thing got in the way of the show for Johnny Carson. That's all I can say.
I'm gonna play. We started off with one of the cuts that you guys had improvised, a Temptation cut. Get Ready. Why don't you tell me who was leading that song? Who was leading that?
Okay, that was Dewey. This fella right here. He's the lead songster, you know, for the Getting Ready.
Okay. So, and your backup, who was the backup? Who played the backup?
You talking band-wise?
Band-wise.
There was Little Walter. Little Walter from Richmond, VA. And I gotta tell you this, the guitar player, right now he's with Ray Goodman and Brown. Right. Do it.
So you were principally what, the bass singer in the group?
Yeah, the bass, baritone, occasionally.
Why don't you explain a little bit about that? Because I think all too often people think that people just get together by the mailbox and they start singing. Tell me a little bit about the difference between who did what, the tenors, the baritones, sopranos. How did y'all determine? How did you come up with who's who in the group?
Okay, by me having the heaviest voice in the group and the oldest, I was the bass man.
You ain't pull a rank and get the job, did you?
No, I didn't pull a rank. I was the bass man. And but one dude in Richmond can beat me right now. And I give him a run for the money, I believe. His name
Okay, why don't you give us a little riff right now? Give me just a little tad of some bass, a cappella. Because I know it's always in you. It don't never go nowhere. So give me a little tad of some bass right now.
And the band plays on.
All right now, all right.
Okay, they're from the Temptations, okay? And Frizzell, since he got the pretty softest voice, he did the pretty singing, you know. And that means that dude could sing, man. I had to stop and look at him sometime myself, you know. Sugar Bear, he sang anything. Acapella, anything. Gospel, you name it. He might do a little opera, you know. Do it. He was the fun guy of the group, man. When Dewey started singing, no telling where he's gonna end up on the stage, you know. He may end up behind the curtain and come back out on it. He was the fun guy of the group. Roy, he was the he was the coolest of the whole group. Believe it or not, he was the coolest. Roy. I mean, they say we was twin brothers, but you know, I can't see that, man.
Okay, I'm gonna play the second cut on this CD, and why don't you give us a little description of who's leading and who's going in and out.
As you can hear, that's all of us doing that part right there. By the way, we sung this song at the last Mega Walker and Armstrong game. They played that on radio, you know, advertising. Right? That's Sugar Bell leading right now. This is one they can sing anything, man. Temptations, OJs, you name it, he can sing it. Am I right?
Well, let's continue to listen a little bit and as the voices change up. Other people come in during the song?
Coming in there, do it. Lover. I call him the lover of the group, right? And you can hear us in the background, you know. Walter Morris on the guitar, he good, man. He would Ray up in the Brown right now. And that's Frizzell, Martha Smith. Yeah, man. You wouldn't believe that guy in person, you know. He got one of the prettiest voices ever been out here, man. Do it again. Like I say, he carried the group, man. Do it carried the whole group. I mean, the way it sounds, he be doing it like that, you know.
So that was some of the tightest harmonies that I've heard come out of us.
Yeah, man. We got them from singing gospel, right? My brother, I had an older brother named James. He taught us that harmony, man. You can hear it through Anthony, them too, right? They got the same kind of harmony or tight harmony. And this young about play it cool, you know how you do, man.
So where did y'all do a lot of, where did you practice at? Tell me something about practice.
Man, we practice from at home, Sahara Club, in the, in clubs, after hour clubs. They let us have the whole club, you know, like on the weekdays, like that. Reindeer Club, Sahara Club, at home, on the corner, my uncle. manager. Very strict manager.
Was he the only manager you ever had?
The only manager we ever had.
So this song, was this an original production by the Bonnievilles? Play It Cool?
Yeah, we wrote that one, Play It Cool.
So who wrote the lyrics to it? Who joined in on the lyrics?
Walter Morris, our guitar player, which right now he's with the Ray Up in the Brown. Better known as the Moments.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to describe this final song that's on here.
This song right here, believe it or not, there was a country western. A country western song. We dug down in some 45 from somewhere and got that. It was a country western for white guys, right? A bunch of guitars and all that. We got it rearranged. Frizzell leading that joint right now. I mean, sorry about that, my bad. That's Sugar Bear, my brother. Then you go to Frizzell. Call him Mr. Black Cool. And you know, any song you record, man, you have a special song that you love. This is the one I like, man, out of the whole thing, right?
Why you like this one more than the other ones that you did?
Hey, man. Make me feel my lady, you know, as long as you near me, you know. Yeah.
So who's singing at this point? Well, look, I always wondered growing up, who blew that kiss?
Everybody.
Everybody blew the kiss. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so that's settled that. That's settled that. Okay.
Breath and everything, man. Then my boy Frizzell doing that part, man. Walter, Big Walter on the bass guitar. Frizzell again, man. And of course you know who take it out, right? The man do it.
So that would be,
Hey man, he meant that too, you know?
Let's Do It Her.
Yes, sir.
Who hit that riffle in there? Somebody get a riffle up in there.
Sugar Bear. Oh, that riffle, the one right there? Oh, that was Dude.
That was Dude.
I call him the Dude. I used to call him Dude.
We got to the point where I'm gonna present you with a CD that we remastered based on the information and the tape that you had given us.
Love you guys. Man, hugging these guys, like, you know.
Mr. Parker, here's the tape that you put in my hand. I'm gonna put it back in your hand.
All right.
You know what you gave, and you know what you just listened to.
Okay.
This is your copy of the remastered CD that we put together.
Boy, roll, yeah, man.
All right.
That's all right.
I like this, man.
Bless you.
Thank
Bless
you,
you, man.
Let me get
And I certainly appreciate, on behalf of young people like myself growing up, man, able to see you.
All right.
And see y'all stepping out there on faith and working together, man.
Amen.
I tell you, man.
Grown man is supposed to cry, but we just brought a little small tear to my eye.
Yeah. Well, you made a whole lot of people proud, man. So on behalf of African American Tours in Richmond, thanks for giving us the opportunity to take yet another tour.
Okay.
Do some unheard and untold stories about the courage and the heritage of African Americans in Richmond, Virginia.
Just trying to let her know, you know, what was happening with him, and she's living in Fort Belvoir.
Okay, they didn't know you could, okay, okay.
But I started singing with him and said,
Okay.
didn't know you could sing.
Yeah, so you ain't tell nobody.
I didn't tell anybody. You know,
Okay, okay.
But
Yeah.
hey!
Oh, good. What's up, Jack?
Hey, John. How you doing, man? Oh, man. Long time.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, it's been important for you too, huh?
It's been a long time.
Hey, God.
Yeah, man. I've seen it.
Never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. Whenever I'm asked to make my dreams real, I think that you do.